preseason test, and these two know all about that. It was just a season ago when they squared off in the season opener. The Irish came out on top, set the tone for their entire season, and now Gig'em would like to have an answer. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome at Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and short. The give on the option. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll take it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. What a move to get home for the sack. When the Irish get to the quarterback, sometimes you think Rudy, but this time you think a dude.
A dude. And listen, the more guys you get like this that can put his hand in the dirt and go get the quarterback, the easier it becomes to call defense. That guy is an absolute stud.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. That's caught. It's Craven. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Bussey. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, and he has enough to move the chains. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Wants to throw on third. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the shot. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore is not afraid to show off the gun. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. To the ground with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive have they looked? Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. He wants to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead to 8. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Craver. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Reed. Finds a tight end.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Makes the grab. It's Bussey. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Wants to bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here come the Irish, back on offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama looks like a legit title contender right now, which they kind of do every year, but man, this offense is rolling. They're up 14 over Wisconsin. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds his tight end. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. The short hands. It's Carroll. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes it past the marker. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Bob. Breaks into the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Irish!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Wants to throw, it's Reed. Finds his man, it's Moss. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now, let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
They'll go with a direct snap. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, all right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gonna run it. It's Love. He's gonna get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Concepcion. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Texas A&M going up tempo. To the air, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just keeps slinging it. A shot toward the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasped for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. And the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Hand off from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's cool. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Recovered by the kicking team.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
He wants to change this route. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the run, it's Love. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Notre Dame looking for this 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the beatdown has ensued.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
He'll bring it out. It's Craver. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point in the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to...
There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Carroll. Runs for the tackle. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the single back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Throws for the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain. And they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Let's go!
From the gun, the ground game. Turning it on! Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kentucky is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing inside Rupp Arena with the Cats. They're up by 17 over Eastern Michigan. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Running behind that left side. Oh, he's got some space. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Scanning the field, it's Zeno. A shot toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. He might want another play. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Gonna run it. It's Love. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. Does this head coach not believe in punting? Does he think punting's against the rules? On 4th down, trying to find his man. Fires to the tight end. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That last play is the epitome of why you have to have a short-term memory. Just forget about that one. Unloads it downfield.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Look out, he's got room. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Now this is a gamble here, going for it on 4th and long from their own 40. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Irish! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a man miss. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to sneak it.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and that might have kept him from being backed up even further. Here come the Irish back on offense. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. He'll keep it himself. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Pulls it in. It's Bussey. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Here we go.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it.
There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. A&M comes back out with another first down. Back to pass, it's Reed. Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Hand off from the shotgun. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And after this play, the cake will be baked. From the shotgun, the inside give. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll do it himself. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.